Hello everyone, welcome to the Shaka Movement 4-Minute News. It is Thursday, April 17th, 2014. We're going to blow through a whole bunch of stuff, so here we go. In Hawaii, the Environmental Council calls for pesticide investigation and enforcement. There's apparently a council for the environment that's been around since 1970, and they finally have realized that the public has voiced their concerns about pesticide use in Hawaii. And this is set recommendation begins to answer that call. So they're finally waking up and trying to pretend like they're going to do something, and well, thank goodness for that. But I really think we're going to need to watch this organization to see if this is just trying to placate us, just kind of like the $3,000 or $4,000 fine that Monsanto got on Molokai for air pollution. I mean, they're trying to make it look like, oh look, see, we're regulated now, we're paying fines, and it's just like a little bit too late, a little too little too late. So anyways, keep your eye on this, check the link out if you want more information. Now, GMO labeling update. As far as labeling, that's not what we're doing here, but across the nation, people are doing what they can, and you see each one of these blue states that exist around here, each one of these have some type of GMO labeling initiative that is going through, and we have Vermont and Connecticut, and who was the other one? Oh my goodness, now I just forgot. Over here in Maine, that they have passed those bills, and so these guys who are in green have done it, and the blues all have ones on the ballot, so that's just magnificent. Here we go with that. Now, something else. Our FDA claims that there's no big difference between GMO corn and normal corn, that they claim that they are substantially equivalent. Well, thank goodness Egyptian studies find that Monsanto's GMO BT corn is not substantially equivalent, and it makes perfect sense. You think about it, they go and they get patents on each one of these corns, each one of these seeds. I mean, they patent them, and so they're arguing with their lawyers when they get these patents that, it is so unique and different that it needs to get its own patent so that no one else can steal it. Yet, then the FDA says they're substantially equivalent. Which one is it, guys? Are they so unique and different that they get a patent, or are they substantially equivalent? Clearly, they're not substantially equivalent. So, Egyptian independent scientists are proving that and standing up and saying against it. Now, Monsanto failed in Vermont. Vermont's stepping up. I'm telling you, for the last 20 years, they've been fighting these companies with all different types of labeling things that are going on and what have you. And the last one that they just won now is that the industry has been wanting to label GMO tainted foods as natural. And Vermont law says, ain't gonna happen. So yay, Vermont. So now we go back to Brazil over here, and the public prosecutor files a lawsuit against the Food Safety Agency over glyphosate. You see, the country's own Food Safety Agency back in 2008 ruled against glyphosate in the food and in the grasses and the fields, anywhere in their country. And so for 6 years, even though they won the lawsuit, no one has enforced it. And so this public prosecutor said, ain't gonna happen. We need to prosecute. So go Brazil. These guys are really pushing it forward as an entire country. Just really love to see that. Now, on the international level, we have a new organization that is called the Global GMO Free Coalition. And apparently this is an organization that is working to build an alliance between all countries and all independent non-government organizations that are fighting GMOs. And so as we cursor through the pictures, you see that they're all in different languages, from Japanese to, it just goes on and on and on. And so it's a great organization. I haven't spent too much time looking them out. It feels, I'm just like, interesting. They're just trying to find out who everybody is. I'm not sure, but looks like some really reputable groups are showing up for that one. Last but not least, this little guy right here, Shaka, saying, hey team, we need more signatures. Now, I know people have been out there. We all pushed that first push. We got ourselves over 10,000. And I really believe right now, I can't say it officially, but I think we're very near 14,000 at this point right now, signatures. That's just from independent reports that have been coming to me. Point is, though, we really need to keep collecting signatures. I know we had a big push there and it's kind of lulled off a little bit, but it's time to go back out there and get our signatures. We've got another 3 or 4 weeks that we can do so. So let's really rock and roll and let's get those signatures. So blessings to all of you. Stand strong, speak the truth, and remember to love each other.